Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Tina Marie, and if you are new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you as well here watching my videos. And if you like fragrance and beauty content, don't forget to subscribe on the button below in Marie the Artist, and as well press that notification bar just in case you want to see more videos like this. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for supporting the channel and for inspiring me to do more videos and content like this. And I am so excited to be doing this video today because I am doing a haul of new products that just came out recently in Sephora, and these are being hyped up in the internet, and I just wanted to try them out for you ladies and gents, whoever wants to like try out these products or see them before you buy them. I am here for that. And so I ordered it online and I got a few samples that I am excited to try, which is the Valentino concealer and then the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Foundation, which I have here, and you could always get those samples online. So today I have the new Patrick Ta blushes. These are new shades, and I saw that these are more softer. They're more pastel compared to his other blushes that he has in his line. And I grabbed all three new ones, and I have here Not Too Much. And then the next one is She's the Moment. And the other one is Just Enough, which is the pink blue base color. I also got some of his lip products, and I got only one of his new ones, which is Say Less. And this one I did do a short video on this, comparing it with a Revlon lipstick that is a similar like texture and color payoff, and I am going to show you guys that in a bit. And then I grabbed actually two of his oldie but goodies, which is Full Syringe lip gloss, and that's the color Full Syringe. And then I have 2cc as well. It's one of his most loved lip glosses, and I always love lip glosses on top of my lips just to add a little bit more of the youthful and fuller lip without even trying. And I also got the new Tower 28 lip soft lip tint here. And the next one is the Tower 28, the new lip treatment, which is it also has a little bit of that lip tint, and it's a very like baby pink color, and this is in kiwi, watermelon kiwi, and I'm gonna try that out. And it was very hyped up, and it was sold out completely. And then I have two Glossier Cloud Paint bronzers, and I got the colors Cell and Sweeped. And I'm gonna check out both colors. I already tried one of them, which is the lightest color, and I think it looks very nice, but if I want to add more depth, I'm gonna mix it in with Sweep. And then I have Milk's new blush, which looks like a jelly, and we're going to get into that. I'm going to show you the texture and everything, and I'm going to let you guys know what I think about this product as well. And that's pretty much it in my box that I have here that got mailed to me. And I'm going to get started first with Glossier's Cloud Paint Bronzer. And I'm going to show you both colors that I have here. These two are neutral undertones. I know that they have 4 to 5 shades, and check out which ones fit your undertone. But with me, I have olive neutral skin, and I usually fall into that cool neutral category. It's like my skin color is very hard to like just to understand and match and all that, and try to figure out even bronzers. And I am going to show you the cute packaging. It is small. It's not that big. It's kind of like their Cloud Paint blushes that they have online. And this one is the color Cell. This is the lightest color. And I am going to apply it on my hand. I'm going to put it behind my wrist and show you a little bit how the color looks. So it's like this. It's pretty neutral. And it does give you that beigey undertone. It's not like a grayish undertone or a warm undertone. It's just perfect. I feel like it goes well with me. And I'm just going to apply a little bit on the sides. And I know on camera it's not going to pick up, but on me it looks pretty natural. It looks like I airbrushed myself a beautiful bronzer color. And I'm just going to put it right here, because if I put it right here, I'm going to be removing blushes once I swatch the Patrick Ta blushes. So I'm just using my fingers to kind of like blend it in. And I love how this blends it without even trying. When I tried it out for a few weeks to see how it worked. Now I am going to mix it in with the darker tone. This one is called Sweep. And the reason why I'm doing this is because in camera, certain colors don't like pick up. You usually have to use like a few tones darker. So I am going to mix in the Cell color, which was the one I applied first, with the Sweep color, which is the darkest. And I'm going to show you guys how the Sweep looks before I even mix it because I didn't do that right now. So I'm just going to put them behind my hand. And this is how dark it looks like. And what I like about Glossier's bronzers and blushes is that you could mix in and create your own color. And I'm going to show you how this one looks. This one is like an almond brown color, which is not too warm and it's not too cool. And I guess that's why they described it as a neutral, because it's right in the center, right in the middle. And now I'm just mixing both in. Now I applied too much product, but you only need like half a pea size in order to apply it like all over your face. So now I'm just going to dab it again in the same spot. You could use a brush as well or a sponge. I honestly like to use my fingers to first warm it up and then go back with an angle brush or a mini sponge to kind of like go back and blend it. But look how beautiful this looks. It's like, I love this combination of colors that I did, and you guys can do that if you want to like make it darker. And I'm just going to grab one of my brushes that I have here, and this one is 101 from BK Beauty. I use this for foundation sometimes, but I'm going to use this for my bronzer to show you how the application looks. Now for me in person, this looks a little darker. I feel like this would be a nighttime contouring bronzer look, but on, like I said, on video, it looks like it's natural. And yeah, look how well it blends. It's so beautiful and I love it. I love it. And the rest of what I have, I'm just going to put it a little bit on the side. So I'm just going to be careful with this brush because I'm trying to use as much as I can of the product. So I'm just putting it on the sides, just ever so slightly. I'm not very a fan of contouring my nose because my nose is already small. So look how beautiful the parameter of my face looks like. Imagine when I put it down here, once I'm done, it's going to look very, very nice. And I'm going to be posting the prices below, but these were $22. And I think that's a very good, reasonable cost, even if it only comes in how many ounces? It comes in 0.33 ounces, which honestly, I don't like products to have too much ounces or too much product, because I feel like if I'm always consistently testing makeup, I don't like to feel like I'm wasting product and I'm like not done with a product and then all of a sudden it expires. I like to use my product as much as I can, even if I don't like it. I love to like finish it up because I don't like to like waste money or waste product at all. But this is really, really good and I highly suggest it. As you can see, look how seamless it looks without like having a hard time blending. It just blended right away. And I think they did an amazing job. Now, I do wish that this was more in Rare Beauty's packaging, like with a wand. Like if they make bronzers, liquid or cream bronzers in this formulation, but have it in this packaging where you can open it and dab it around, I feel like it will be better. And you could also mix it in later on, like dabbing two colors. But I feel like this is more practical for me and it's more hygienic and you'll have less like goof proof. It'll be goof proof because you won't be like getting stuff dirty or having accidents. So hopefully someone out there can listen to me, or at least Glossier or other brands that do this type of products with like cream blushes or cream bronzers. I hope that you guys could change the application to something that has a wand. Okay, so now I'm just going to put that away. And all right, now for my next products that I'm going to be reviewing are the Patrick Ta blushes that I have here. And I'm going to start off with She's the Moment. And I just want us to take a moment to appreciate his design, his packaging, the product itself. Everything is just delivering. I feel like this is an amazing product. And look how this looks. It's like a rose gold chrome finish. And look at this. Look how beautiful. This peachy pink is very beautiful. And it was compared, all these blushes were compared side to side with his other blushes. So I don't own all of his blushes. These are almost like my first blushes that I'm trying out from Patrick Ta. Other than his holiday palette that he has here. He has a blush here that I'm going to show you guys and compare with the pink color that I just bought. But this one, look, it's amazing because it has a little top that you open and it has the cream part. And this is something that you apply first because that's a technique that he does. Apply the cream first and then you apply the blush and then you apply the cream again just to create a very uniform texture and very glowy and something that's just very blended out with your foundation. So I am going to get a fluffy brush and I'll be back so that we can do all that. All right, so I'm back and I got my Sephora's blush brush. I don't remember the number of this because this is such an old one, but I am going to first start off with a little bit of the cream, mix it in with my ring finger, and then I'm going to apply it all over my cheek. And this in person, it just looks so beautiful. It looks like it's a blush from within. I love the color. It's like a pastel-y peachy pink tone. And then from there, I know it's not picking up here in the camera. Like I said, it takes away a lot of the pigments. But here in person, it just looks perfect. Now, I'm just going to add a little bit of the blush. And just make sure you kind of tap it because it does... it's very powdery and it goes all over the place. So just make sure you tap it. And also, it leaves a little bit of texture after using it. Okay, so I'm just going to tap, 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 tap all over where I applied that pomade blush base. And now I'm going to rub it in a little bit. Make sure it's very well blended with the cream blush. And this looks beautiful in person. Like, honestly, like I see like a little sheen of color with a dewiness. It's very beautiful. It looks almost airbrushed in person. It looks very beautiful. Like it has a little bit of glow, like that satin finish. Now I am going to go back and dab more cream on top, just like how he does it, but I'm going to use my ring finger. And honestly, I should invest in his two-sided brush for this because he has one online. So I know that Sephora right now is having like this code that if you buy any of his products, you get like 400 points so that you can later on have a discount. And I think it's Patrick Ta with uppercase letters. But look how beautiful that is. That looks like very, very airbrushed, very, very perfect, especially for camera pictures, for like a special event. This is so beautiful. Look, it just makes my cheek look very chiseled. All right, so I am going to be doing on the other side a different color, and then I'm going to be comparing it with one of Patrick Ta's holiday blush kit that I have here, because this one is just enough, and this is a blue base pink, and I know it's one of those colors that is so hyped up right now. It's very popular when it comes to Dior's pink blush. That kind of like made all these pink blue base undertones very popular. Now look at this. This is so beautiful. It's like a baby pink, but also like a Barbie pink. And I am going to compare it here side to side with the holiday blush. And I never got to review this when it first came out because I wasn't back in YouTube quite yet, but I just wanted to take a moment to appreciate the packaging as well. And this was released during September, I believe, from last year. And look how beautiful. Oh my gosh. And the inside, it also has a lid right here. So when you open it, the creams are protected. And it has a dark one and a light one. But I am going to put this side to side with the new blush right here. So you can see this one on my right side is more neon. And the one I have in my hand is more pastel-like. And I am going to swatch first this one that I have here to just see the difference. And I'm going to put it right here. So the cream is not very visible, but you can see how this is a cream. You can't really see it, but here this is the blush. And I'm going to add a little bit more of the cream so that we can see the difference between the other one that I just bought. Okay, so I'm not going to completely blend it, but I'll show it to you guys. See, hopefully this is visible on your end. But see how this one is like, it's also cool, but this is kind of like slightly warmer in pink. Now we're going to do the new one, which is just enough. And I'm going to swatch the cream like right beside it. And then the blush. All right, so there you go. I don't know if you can see it. Is it picking up? I don't know if it's picking up. Okay. There you go, hopefully. All right. I see that there isn't a lot of difference on the blush. It's just this one, just enough, is a little bit darker than the holiday one. And then the cream, like this one's more cool base from Just Enough. And then the top holiday one is more of a warmer pink. Hopefully you guys can see, pick it up. But it's ever so slightly of a difference that I feel like you probably won't need both. Unless your undertone is slightly on the cool side like mine, then maybe this new one would be more flattering if you have a cool tone. So I am going to be swatching this one on my cheeks so that we can see the color payoff and everything, how it looks like. So I am going to be doing the cream again first. I'm going to tap, 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 tap in motions. We're not going to blend it in with our finger like that because you don't want to pull out or pull off the foundation that you already applied. Make sure that you don't powder or set your makeup before this step because you're using cream base first in order to create this technique that Patrick Ta has. And now I'm just going to tap the blush and then tap, tap, tap. And I'm going to apply it all over my cheek. And I love the color payoff, but in person this would be too much for me. I would have to go with the light hand, and this is already a light color. So I feel like this would be great in deeper tones too, like deeper skin color. I feel like this will look so beautiful and so natural. On me, I would have to go light hand on both of these. So based on these two, which one do you like? I don't know. I like them both actually. I just wish that this one I would have gone with the lighter hand, but then at the same time, I want you guys to see how it looks. Now, if I add the cream, I am sure this is going to be super dark. So now I'm going to apply it on top like this. Yeah, this kind of adds a little bit more of that oomph to my cheek, more glow, more of that filtered like blush. Yeah, I like it. It's very beautiful. Now I'm going to try the last one that I bought from Patrick Ta from his new collection, and I'll be back. All right, so I am back. I cleaned my cheeks and I put a little bit of foundation on my right side, and on my left side I just left it without foundation because I am going to be trying out my last one from Patrick Ta on my right cheek, which is not too much, sorry. And then on my other side, I'm going to be trying out the Milk, Cooling Water Jelly Tint Blush. And I want to see how that one reacts because they have said that this is like, it stains really well and that it can last throughout the whole day. So I just don't want my foundation to kind of like change the structure of the blush or even the outcome of how it lasts. So I'm going to try that out as well. So I am going to be opening this package up of the Patrick Ta's blush, and let's see the color because I heard a lot of good things about this one. All right, now just be careful when you open it because it can be very hard and I don't want you to break your blush if you do buy it. But this is so beautiful. I think this will be my everyday color, but this is like a rosewood beigey neutral color. It's very natural in the sense of like the undertone. So now I'm just going to warm up the product of the cream, add it on this side. And well, I like it in person how it looks like. It's like a blush from within. And it looks very natural. I'm just not sure why it's not picking up on camera as much, but maybe this one is like the lightest one from the new collection. And I would think this would be more of a mid-tone blush, but not. But I'm going to add the powder now. So I'm going to pat, pat, pat and apply it right here. So I did clean my brush in between the colors just so that you guys know that I'm not contaminating the colors. But this one's going to be one of my favorite tones of his collection. Look how beautiful and natural that looks. This is such a beautiful blush. On camera, you can't really see the pigment payoff, but this one, I feel it's beautiful, it's glowy, it looks rosy, it looks natural, but in person, you do need to use less of the product because in person, this just looks like it's a little too much to wear on a daily basis, but it looks amazing. Now I'm just going to add the cream on top. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. And Wow, that looks amazing. I love it. I love it. So this is a must-have. I'm going to be posting the cost on the description box. And now we're going to go with our next blush from Milk. Now with this one, I realize you have to be very careful when you open the packaging, because the jelly itself has a little bit of dew of the tint color that it can stain stuff around you. So that's something that I don't like when I first opened it. And you could see it from the inside, how it's liquidy, like a jelly. And that's the thing that I don't like about that, because if you're wearing a white shirt or if you're around stuff that can be easily stained, that could be a downfall. But look how cool this is. It's a jelly. And it could stain your fingers too. So what I would do is you could take a, what's it called? A blush brush. That's how I've seen people use it and apply it. But this time I'm just going to do it like this to tap it a little bit, and look how much payoff it has. And I heard that you have to work with it really, really fast because it dries down fairly quickly. And this is pretty tacky. I feel it, like how it's a tad sticky. And I love this color. And I didn't tell you guys what the color is. It's called Spritz, but this is the coral pinky tone. And I grabbed this because I was intrigued about the formulation, but also I'm oily skin, so I feel like this would last fairly well on me, like throughout the whole day. Wow, that looks kind of natural. Looks nice. I mean, compared to Patrick's Tall Blush, I feel like this is more filter type, more airbrush look. And this one's more like when you want the no makeup look, like when you don't want to wear like a full foundation, but you want to wear like a tinted moisturizer. And I have one here. You could wear something like Iris and Romeo tinted moisturizer, anything that's very like light and airy. You can wear with this blush, or you could just wear an SPF and then put this on just like to go to the gym or something like that. I feel like that would give you a perfect put together look without trying. But for a wedding or for a special event, I say no, this one would not give you the perfect texture, because you can see some texture or a little bit of patchiness on my cheek. However, on this side, it looks more like uniform and just smooth and perfected and glowy. So yeah, I feel like these have different uses, and I do like the fact that they're trying to find like innovative ways to create makeup, but you have to be very careful with this. And I feel like during the summer, this might be a problem of like how you should store your blush. Maybe always not taking it with you like in the car, because I feel like this would melt and get liquefied and just get all over the place, just so that you guys can be mindful about that, because I was just thinking about that right now. I feel like you would have to store this in a cool place, especially in the summer. And yeah, so that's my only suggestion with this. And I bought this for that reason, to just test it out for you ladies. And I will just be using this for my everyday to go to work. Now I'm going to try to remove it. Let's see with the wipe. See if it comes off. Oh my gosh, it doesn't. Oh my gosh, it's stained. I guess they were right. It does stain pretty well. Well, I'm going to apply foundation and just try to even this out. And then I'll come back for my last review from the lip products that I bought, and we'll end this video soon. Okay, so now I'm back and I have 3 Patrick Ta 2 lip glosses, and then one is supposed to be like a very high pigment lip gloss. And I am going to start off with Say Less. This is one of his new ones from the line, and it looks like this. It's a very baby pink, and it's said to be milky in the sense of the color, and baby pink and very high pigment. I'm just gonna apply it, and it's also lip plumping, and it's tingly at the same time. I'm just gonna apply it all over, but I don't feel like it's super pigmented at all. I feel like it's, you could see like a little bit of patchiness on my lips, and I'm not a fan of the whole cinnamon taste, because I could taste it and the feeling of it. Like, I like the cool sensation and tingliness of other lip products that I have tried, but this one just feels very weird with the cinnamon just tingly feel and the taste. But look, it looks a little bit patchy, so I was kind of disappointed in that in a sense, because I already tried this Revlon one that I did test out, and I did a video in my short videos, And I feel like this one has more pigment than this one. And I know the undertone is slightly different, but I want to show you in person like how it looks, and you know, you'll notice which one looks better. So I'm just going to remove this one. So I want you guys to look at this. All right, and I'm going to remove it because I'm going to put on the Revlon one so you guys can see the difference. Now the Revlon one is not lip plumping at all, but it gives you the same outcome. Now let me just pat to dry. So this one is called the Super Lustrous The Gloss. And this one retails for like $12. And the other one, the lip glosses, retail for $22. So there's like stuff flying around. Sorry, it's my sweater. So I want you guys to see the payoff of the pigment. See, I feel like this one is less patchy. It just looks more uniform in the sense of the color and the pigment. And you don't get that cinnamon feel at all. And it feels the same way in the sense of like the gloss not being too oily or too goopy. It feels comfortable on the lips. And I just feel like I would pass on this formulation. I mean, you could try it out for yourself in store. However, I feel like these are a little bit more pigmented and you just save yourself some money. But look at this one. This is the Revlon one. Now again, I'm going to go back again with the Patrick Ta so you guys can see again the difference. So I'm just going to let this air dry. I'm going to pat and apply again. I do like the wand though. It's very angled. Do you see? But it's just a formulation. I feel like it's patchy, and the other one has a little bit more of pigment payoff. This one I had to go like twice, double coated, to create that same effect. You know what I mean? And this one has a tingly effect and it has that cinnamon aftertaste. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you ladies, but honestly, this is $12. This is $22. And you could see how the color difference on your lips, it doesn't really show up like a great difference. Like I wouldn't even be able to tell which one's a blue base, which one's more like in the neutral side. But yeah, this one I had to use 2 coats to be able to create a more uniform outcome. And then the other one I just needed to use 1 coat. All right, so I'm going to remove this. All right, so now I'm back with the other oldies but goodies Patrick Ta lip glosses. And I'm going to swatch them really quick so that you guys can see the color payoff and how they look like. So I'm just going to remove them from the packaging. And I got these because I really like to wear these on its own on a daily basis. Look how beautiful these look. They're like jelly. These are like just a tint and a hint of color. And this one's 2cc and this one is called Full Syringe, the red one. So I'm going to be putting on the Full Syringe first because I love how this makes your lips look like my lips but better. So this one is really beautiful. Now these I do like compared to the new ones that claim to be like high pigment, because I feel like this formulation is a little bit more uniform in the sense of like the payoff. It's also lip plumping, but I feel like this one's less like tingly and less cinnamony. But look how beautiful this is. That's why I picked up this tone, because I like how it makes your lips look juicy and sultry. All right, so now I'm going to go with my next one. And I'm going to use the 2cc and I'm going to clean this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm back to try out the 2cc lip gloss from Patrick Ta. This is also lip plumping. And I want to see how this one looks because I didn't have an opportunity to try this one. But, oh, I like this one. This gives me more of a natural look. It's like a natural color. And I like how glossy and shiny it looks. Makes my lips look bigger. It just looks very flattering. So imagine putting like a lip liner. I have a favorite one actually. I like this one that's called Lip Cheat Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. This one with this will look perfect. See? It's very beautiful. I like it. What do you guys think? Okay, now I'm going to remove this and I'm going to try my last two Tower 28 lip tints and I'll be right back and then we're done and we'll give you my final thoughts. All right, so I have these here and I got the watermelon kiwi, the light one, and then I have the blood orange vanilla on this side. And I am first going to try out the lighter tone, which is a water kiwi here. And these are the new ones from Tower 28, which I thought they were really cute if you want to just carry something simple in your handbag. And I'm just going to apply it. And it has a cooling effect and the taste and the smell is so yummy. Oh, this feels so nice and comfortable on your lips. I love the cooling effect, especially right now that I've been like rubbing off the lipstick. Wow, look how beautiful this looks. And I like the cooling effect. Like I said, I'm not like mad about the cooling or tingly effect as long as it doesn't have that cinnamon texture to it or that scent. But this is so yummy. Tastes yummy. I can taste it, like the watermelon, and it's just so refreshing for the lips. And it looks flattering too. All right, so this is the watermelon kiwi, and I guess it's sold out everywhere. So hopefully they can restock, but I'm not sure if this is limited edition. Let me know in the comments below because this was very popular. Hopefully we can restock because I want another one too, just in case, you know, if this is limited edition. I'll have to look it up. All right, so I'm going to remove this one. And we're going to try our last lip gloss or lip tint. And these lip tints are very popular right now. I've seen a lot of brands taking out lip tints. As a matter of fact, I ordered, what was it? Summer Friday's birthday cake. And that one's going to be coming in soon. And I can't wait to try that one. All right, so now we're going to try this one, which is Blood Orange Vanilla. And let's see how this goes. This is a new shade. I think this one's the limited edition, and I think the other one, it's not. That's right. This one's the limited edition. I remembered. Wow. And it smells really good. This reminds me of the creamsicle ice cream. When I was a kid, I used to eat those a lot, and I used to like them. That's how it smells like right now. Wow. Look at the color payoff. I know I didn't do it super perfect. My lips are kind of hurting from all the cooling and tingling effect, but it's beautiful. I like it. It's like kind of like a hybrid between a lip gloss and a lipstick. So yeah, so hopefully you guys like this review haul. It's a long video, I know, but I just been wanting to do all these hyped up products because these have been coming out back to back, and it's like so hard to keep up with all these hypes, and I just wanted to do this. Whoever like wants to buy specific products, and then you guys can see this video. And yeah, so I really like Patrick's Taw's blushes. I feel like that gives you a very like blush from within. It looks very filtered. It looks very healthy. It makes you look put together without even trying. I did like the what's it called, Glossier's contour bronzer blush cream cloud paint. That one was amazing. I feel like it's one of their best products. It blended right away. You didn't really have to try, and you could mix in two tones to create a new tone. And I love that, you know, the idea of that, like you could create your own colors and become your own artist. Just the packaging, I feel like there can be like room for improvement. Maybe having a wand or something like that to make it an easier application and not get your hands dirty or get everything else dirty. When it comes to Patrick Taw's new high pigment gloss, I wasn't really a fan of that because it came out patchy and it had a lot of that cinnamon note to it that I wasn't really a fan of, and I could taste it and it just didn't feel very pleasant. But for his oldies but goodies lip glosses that have that lip plumping effect, I really enjoyed that one. Just the shine and the color itself, it just looked like effortless and beautiful and juicy on the lips. I feel like that is very beautiful. And for the Tower 28, I really enjoyed the fact how it looks also like very effortless and very easy to apply, and it's in a tube. Oh yeah, and for the milk blush that's like a jelly, that one I feel like it's a good idea, but it does need some improvement. I feel like when you open the packaging, it comes off like it has some dewiness of the tint that it could just splatter all over, and that happened to me when I opened it. And I'm just afraid that, you know, like if you do wear like a lighter color, you're around like something that can be easily stained, you know, that can damage stuff around you. And also, like, I didn't like the fact that, you know, you have to be very careful with temperature wise, because if you take that with you like traveling, or you put it in your car, or you take it on a on a trip or on a vacation, I feel like that could like ruin all the stuff inside your bag if it does like melt or just like explode or something happens. You just never know, like it just gets liquefied so fast. And what happens if it gets like sunny, or, you know, summer's like around right around the corner. So I feel like it is a beautiful product because it did stain my cheek and I couldn't remove it. So it's nice and I like the idea, and the aesthetics is really cool. Yet the other part, we need to like find a way to see if they could reformulate it or something. I don't know. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup beauty haul, and don't forget to subscribe on the button below in Marie the Artist. As well, press that notification bar just in case you want to see more videos like this, and happy weekend.